Hello and welcome to Mock Productions. You are here with me, Matthew, and we are back here with some more Sun and Moon Ultra Prism news update. Now this is going to be one heck of a news update, guys, because we have got the full set, we have got packaging, and of course we've got the answer to what is that GX. So we're going to get through all of this in an absolute massive video right here. So strap yourselves in, you might want to listen because this is going to be awesome. There's some amazing cards to look at and we're going to have a great old time. So without further ado, let's head straight over and check out exactly what this set is all about. Okay, so here we are with all of the translations and the full set being revealed right here. So of course, during the few news updates that we've been doing, we have been checking out some of these cards. Now, bearing in mind, there are a ton of cards which we have not seen, and some which, you know, they've got some pretty funky abilities. I don't know, that's what I sort of base my sort of thoughts on here, is obviously the attack cost, their retreats, have they got any abilities, are they going to really change the game? And some of these cards, some of which we've already seen, are going to be pretty much game changers. So, with that, we're on Pokebeach, we're having a little look through all of the set here, so let's crack on and check out all of the different cards. So we've got our Japanese packaging right here. This is out now. This set is actually out. It came out on Friday, so a lot of people are being able to open up the Japanese booster boxes and everything like that, which is pretty sweet, and we're actually seeing some of the secret rares and the rainbow rares, as it would be, coming out in real life, which is really, really cool. This set, Ultra Prism, actually will be out on February the 2nd, which means the pre-releases are going to be in January, at least round about the end of January. It's about 2 weeks of pre-releases, as it always has been. There's 4 of them at the moment for Firestorm. Bearing in mind, I'll go to all of them, so don't worry, there will be openings, there will be gameplay, and we'll be able to check out exactly what is going on with this set. Because I'm looking forward to it. I think this could be a really, really good set. It just looks so cool, and there's some cards here which I really do want to try and make a deck around somehow. But let's go through it all. Obviously, it's broken up into 2 different sections, so we'll go through the first one right here. So the Ultra Sun cards we're seeing right here. Now, this is obviously just a quick glance at some of them. We will get bigger looks at them. This is just them in their order. So this set makes up for Grass, Fire, Dark, Metal, and a few normals, as well as a few trainers there. You can see a few full arts there. Maybe a few trainer cards here which have been duplicates. Hopefully they do actually become duplicates again. It'd be pretty cool to see some double colourlesses coming back, especially during a pre-release. That is going to be very, very helpful indeed. But we're going to have to wait and see until those pre-releases for the full set to be revealed. However, let's go through these one by one. If we have already seen them, I'll maybe show the picture off, but we won't, go through it in too much detail. There's quite a few here which we have seen, so that's going to help. So, first one up we have is Yanma right here. A very, very cool artwork there. Very simplistic, but it works very, very nice. An attack there for a double colours of Super Speed, which is 20 damage. Flip a coin if heads. Prevent all effects of attacks, including damage, done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. Now, again, that could be very cool with Victini, with the ability where you're able to flip the coin again. So say you don't get heads, you could do it again. Bang. Whether the ability stacks, though, and you get 2 of them on the bench, I'm not too sure. But at least it gives you a better chance at hitting heads and stopping any attacks going through on a Yanma, which is pretty cool. Of course, then we also have the Yanmega. I love that artwork so much. Very, very cool indeed. For 1 grass, Supersonic for 30 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. If this is pre-release, that is going to be pretty devastating. And to be honest, I'd like to see a Yanmega promo. A pre-release promo. I don't know whether they've done one before. Although, I don't know. Have they? I'm not too sure. They might have. They might have. And then for 4 colourless, Cutting Wind for 120. Very costly attack there. But if you've got something that maybe can help get that energy onto that Pokemon, that's going to be brilliant. Really, really cool indeed. So we've got Roselia here. Very, very cool. This one just came out in Gen 3 on Pokemon Go. I think I got 1 or 2 of them. And that does evolve as well, but in Gen 3 it only is Roselia. So for a grass and colours, it's Petal Dance. Flip 3 coins, attack does 30 damage times the number of heads, and this Pokemon is now confused. Okay, so basically that is terrible. You don't really want to be putting an effect on yourself, and that is just going to really, that's not going to help. That is definitely not going to help. So then we also have Roserade right there, which obviously evolves from Roselia. 1 grass for Lure Poison. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active. The new active Pokemon is now poisoned. That's okay. So you're doing 10 damage there, but you're also basically getting a bit of a Guzma there, but you're not obviously changing, so it'd probably be a Lysander. Yeah. 2 grass, 1 colours for Flower Mixer, 100 damage. You may choose any number of grass energy attached to your Pokemon and move them to your other Pokemon in any way you like. So that's not bad. It does help, move the energies around, which is pretty cool. Then we move to my main man right here, Turtwig. Flippin' love this guy. Love him so much. 1 grass for Synthesis. Search your deck for a grass energy and attach it to one of your Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. That's not bad during a pre-release. You're getting more energy from your deck. You're starting to get your other Pokemon going. It doesn't do any damage, but, hey-ho. Grass and Colours for Headbutt Bounce for 30 damage. Not the best there, but, it's something. It is definitely something. Then we've obviously got this one, which we have seen before in the news update, so we won't go through that. Then we have a Grottle, which obviously evolves from the Turtwig. 1 grass, 1 colours for Mega Drain, which is 30 damage, and you heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. Not bad during pre-release. 3 grass, 1 colours for Razor Leaf, 80 damage. That is a pretty costly attack right there. Not too sure on that one. But very cool that we're actually getting the full line. We have a Torterra right here. I love this artwork, and this will be a holo. That is the good thing. It's going to be a holo, so that's going to be awesome. 2 grass, 1 colours for Giga Drain. 50 damage, heal from this Pokemon the same amount of damage you did to your opponent's active Pokemon. Heal from the same damage you did. So you're basically doing 50, you're healing 50. But I'm guessing if you maybe put a choice band on that thing and you're doing 80 damage, you heal 80. So yeah, not bad. And then for 3 grass, 1 colourless, we've got Earthquake for 100 damage. This attack does 20 damage to each of your bench Pokemon. That is not good. Not good at all, especially during pre-release when you might have some weaker Pokemon. That's definitely not very good. But a very cool card. It looks good. It definitely looks very good. Not sure whether it's going to see any play, but it looks good. So then we got this one, which I love the artwork. I love all this like cotton design right here. The knitted characters, so cool. Cherubi, I think that's what it's called. 1 grass for surprise attack. 30 damage, flip a coin if Tails' attack does nothing. Again, it's not bad during a pre-release. You're getting that 30 damage. That can be pretty devastating against some things with maybe just like 60 damage. So that's pretty cool. Then that does evolve into a Cherum. Interesting artwork right there. The ability Weather Guard. Each of your grass Pokemon has no weakness. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Most of them will probably have fire. I'm not too sure. I don't think water... No, water is not a weakness. Fire is. There might be some others, but fire is the main one. So, that's not bad, but there's not really a ton of decks at the moment that have fire. You can have your Volcanions. You can have some Ho-Ho Salazzle sort of thing going on. So, yeah, interesting. Could be very interesting just to put on the bench and have no weakness. Then we have Carnivine, which I'm loving this artwork right here. I don't know where he's jumped from, but he might have jumped out from the swamp. But he looks amazing. He seriously does look absolutely amazing. Very, very cool indeed. 1 grass, 1 colours for Gobble. 20 damage and heal 20 from this Pokemon. It's not bad. And then for 2 grass, you've got Loom Over. 90 minus damage. Attack does 10 less damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. That's not good. So say he's on 80, he's only going to do 10 damage. You may as well just do a Gobble. So yeah, there is that. Then of course we've got Leafeon right here, which we have gone through in our video, so I won't go through that. But it's a very cool card, can't wait to get that one. Then we have Rotom, which we've also gone through, so definitely check out the other news updates to try and find them. We've got Shaman, which will be a holo, which is pretty sweet, and this is also being spoken about in the news updates. We've got Magmar, very nice indeed, very cool. We've got 1 fire for Field Burn. Discard 1 card from from the top of your opponent's deck. Not bad during a pre-release. Helps limit their deck pretty nicely. And then 2 fire, 1 colours for Flamethrower. 80 damage and discard 1 energy from this Pokemon. It's not bad. You know, it's not bad. It does the job. That evolves then to a Magmortar, which is going to be a holo. That's pretty sweet. Ability Scorching Body. If this Pokemon is your active Pokemon and is damaged by an attack, the attacking Pokemon is now burned. Now, of course, they do have to roll for burn, but they do take 20 damage from burn regardless, and then they can roll at the end of the turn to see if they still got it. 2 fire, 1 colours for Fire Gun, 80 damage. That's probably going to say you. You may discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. If you do, this attack does 80 more damage. It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool because it's only got 3 energy cost. So you're doing 160 there. That's not bad. I'd choice band 190. That's pretty cool. Pretty devastating indeed. Then we also have Chimchar. Very, very nice. I like how they're getting 2 different artworks. So you're getting this sort of simplistic Chimchar artwork, and then you're getting that other one which we have seen. This one is 1 fire for Flare, which is 20 damage, so that's not bad. We've seen this one before, and we've spoken about it, so that's pretty awesome. Then that evolves into a Monferno. Very interesting artwork there with that penciled around design there. Having a bit of a strop there, but Super Singe for 20 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. So it's going to take 20... It's going to take 40 damage from that one attack there, and possibly keep on being burned. Obviously, if it doesn't, then fair enough. Then we have Infernape. I love the artwork on this. It looks absolutely amazing. Fantastic looking card. And it's going to be a holo as well, which is even better. It does have an ability of Hot-Blooded Fighter. Your opponent's active Pokemon take 6 damage counters for burn between turns. That is pretty cool. So that could just be on the bench. You could have a few Monfernos maybe go in, get them burned, and they're taking 6 damage counters each turn. Of course, if they do stay burnt. And then the attack here for 1 fire, 1 colours, a Burst Punch for 50 damage, and your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. You're doing 110 damage there. Choice Band, you're doing 140, of course, if it is a GX. That's pretty cool. Plus, you've got the effect, you've got burned, so if they roll and it's still not burnt, they get burnt that turn. It could be a pretty solid KO right there, which is pretty cool indeed. Very, very nice there. I like this Infernape a lot. Possibly could see maybe a deck being made around that. I don't know. We've got Heat Rotom, which we have seen before, so we won't go into that, but it has been in news updates. We get another Salandit, and I love the artwork on this so much. It's like on a candle. That's just so cool. Or a chandelier. 1 fire for Live Coal, 10 damage, and then 1 fire, 1 colours for Combustion, which is 30 damage. It's okay, does the job. Very nice artwork. Then we have another Salazzle. It's insane, we get another Salazzle. Awesome stuff. So we've got 1 fire here for Burning Poison. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned, poisoned, and confused. That is a card and a half. If that is played during a pre-release, that's going to be very, very devastating. Because right now that's going to do 30 damage straight away, and it's confused. So to get out of confusion, you have to... You can't. You've got to retreat, or you just have to roll to try and get an attack to go through. So that's going to be pretty devastating if people can get that. And it's not a holo either. Interesting. We've got Assassin Nail for 60 plus damage. If your opponent's active Pokemon is affected by a special condition, this attack does 60 more damage. Now, it doesn't say for each special condition add the 60 damage. It just says if they've got one of these, which more than likely they'd probably either have that one or that one, because they could have rolled out of that one. So you're going to do 120 there for 2 energy and a choice band. If obviously you do this during the pre-release, 150. If not, obviously, then yeah. We get another Turtonator though. Very, very cool. 1 fire for Searing Flame, 10 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. If you've got Monferno in the bench, it could be doing 70 damage because of the burn as well. Very nice. 1 fire, 3 colours for Explosive Heat Cannon, 100 damage. It's not the best. It's definitely not the best. To power up and only do 100 for 4 energy, it's definitely not the best. But we do have a new Murkrow, and I have to say, this looks amazing. There's a portal going on there, like an Ultra Beast sort of portal there. Murkrow flying around, looking absolutely amazing there. 1 dark for mean look, 10 damage to the defending Pokemon, can't retreat during your opponent's next turn. During a pre-release, that could be pretty nice. Definitely very, very nice. We've got a Honchkrow as well, which looks amazing. There's Cyrus in the background right there. Very, very cool indeed. Very nice. 1 dark for Snatch. Turn. Discard a random card from your opponent's hand. Switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Okay. And then for 1 dark, 2 colourless, you've got Dive for 90 damage. It's okay. It's definitely okay. Pre-release, that could be very, very nice indeed. We've got Sneasel here, which again has Cyrus in the background. Very, very cool indeed. 1 colourless for Stealthy Smash. You can use this attack only if you go second, and only on your first turn. Discard an energy from one of your opponent's Pokemon. Okay, it's interesting. It's just that's all we'll give it. It's interesting. And 1 dark energy for Ambush, 10 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 20 more damage. So that's 30 for 1 energy. Meh. We got Weavile as well, which we have seen during the news updates. And it's actually going to be a holo. That could be a... I wonder if that's going to be a pre-release promo. I wonder if it is. That'd be interesting. We've got Stunky here. Very cool looking Pokemon right here. Like this one a lot. Destiny Gas, 10 damage. Both active Pokemon are now confused. It's okay. That does evolve, though, into a Skunk Tank. Or Skung Tank. 1 dark, 1 colourless for Sticky Smokescreen. 50 damage if the defended Pokemon tries to attack during your opponent's next turn. Your opponent flips 2 coins. If either of heads, this attack does nothing. That's not bad during a pre-release. That is pretty cool. Then we've got 2 dark, 1 colourless for Hammering, 100 damage. That's okay. That's okay. Darkrai Prism, we've seen before. That's going to be pretty sweet. We've seen our Diglett and our Dug Trio as well. So that's them done. Magnemite, I love this artwork so much. It looks amazing. Magnetic Search. Search your deck for up to 3 Metal Energy cards. Reveal them and put them in your hand, then shuffle your deck. So you're getting ready for when you evolve up to the Magneton, to the Magnezone. So that's pretty cool. Tackle for 1 metal for 10. It's okay. Then we've got this Magnemite right here. Very interesting artwork right there. Ability of Hard Unit. If this Pokemon is on your bench, it takes no damage from attacks. That's pretty cool. It's almost like a Magikarp from the last one. Then we've got 1 metal, 1 colours for Ram for 20 damage. How a floating magnet does Ram is beyond me. However, we have a Magneton as well. Love that artwork as well. So we get 2 Magnemite artworks, which is going to be awesome. 1 metal for Ram, which is 20 damage, and then 2 metal and 1 colours for Zap Cannon, 80 damage. This Pokemon can't use Zap Cannon during your next turn. Yikes. Then we have Magnezone right here. Of course, it does have that ability as well, which is pretty sweet. So we've seen that one, and that is also going to be a holo as well. That's going to be awesome. Shieldon, we've seen that one. Bastiodon, going to be a holo, and we've seen that one. Bronzor, there is a Bronzor right there. Very, very cool. It's got that like aura going around it. Pretty sweet. 1 metal for Hypnosis. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. And then 2 colours for Spinning Attack, 20 damage. Very, very nice. We also have a Bronzong right there. Pretty nice looking card. 1 metal for Psybolt, 20 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralysed. 1 metal, 2 colours for Psychic Resonance, there it is. 60 plus damage. If your opponent has any Psychic Pokemon in play, this attack does 60 more damage. It's okay. It's alright. We got Heatran right there, which we might have seen before, because I think there was like a Heatran card. It is going to be a holo as well. Okay. 1 metal, 1 colours for Guard Press, 30 damage. Any damage done to this Pokemon by attacks during your opponent's next turn is reduced by 30. And then for 2 metal, 1 colours, Boiler Impact, 130 damage. Discard 2 energies from this Pokemon. That's alright. That's okay. We'll take that. We got Solgaleo Prism right there, which we have seen, so that's pretty cool. We got Duskname Macrozma right there, which we have already seen. We've got Dialga GX, which we have already seen. We have a Lickitung. Oh, I love Lickitung. There's Lickitung right there. 2 colours for Lap Up, draw 3 cards. Not bad during a pre-release. And then for 3 colours, Slam for flip 2 coins. This attack does 50 damage times the number of heads. Oh dear. Okay. Then we also have a Licky. An interesting artwork there. Interesting artwork. It's okay. Yeah, it's alright. Does the job. 3 colours, Lick to Death. 50 plus damage. Flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 50 more damage for each heads. If the first coin flip is tails, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralysed. Oh, right. Although it does say if the first one, then it's paralysed. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's not bad. 4 colourless though, Rolling Tackle for 110 damage. That is pretty costly. Definitely very, very costly indeed. We've got Eevee there, which we have already seen. We've got our Glameow, which we've already seen. And what's really cool is we've also got Purugly, which keeps up the same artwork going on there, which is also very, very nice. We've got 1 colour here for Master of the House, 20 damage. Discard your opponent's stadium in play. If you do, prevent all effects of attacks during... attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. 3 colours for Cast Aside, 60 damage. Discard random cards from your opponent's hand until they have 3 cards remaining. That's going to be pretty cool during pre-release as well, if you can evolve up to it. But yeah, very, very cool indeed. We've got Fan Rotom right there, which we have already seen. We've also got an Oranguru right there, which we have already seen. Potion making its way back, so it heals 30 damage. We've got a Mysterious Fossil right here. A new train item card here called Palpad, which is shuffle 2 supporter cards from your discard pile into your deck. So that's okay, and it goes back into your deck. So not bad, not bad. We've got a Nestball there. Pokemon Catcher. We've got Missing Clover, which I love the look of. We've got Cyrus Prism as well, of course. Cyrus Prism, gotta be done. We've got Gardena as well. Then we also have a returning of Pokemon Fan Club with a different artwork. Very, very cool indeed. That looks very, very nice. Sorry. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon, reveal them, and then put them into your hand and shuffle your deck. They've got to be basic, of course, but that's pretty cool. We've got Mars right there. Lily as well coming back. We've got that Mount Coronet, which we have already seen. Double colours right there. That unit energy is right there as well. There's a few here which are unknown. It's only because the artworks aren't on here, but you will see them, so don't worry. We've got the Gardena and the Mars artwork right there. Very, very cool. So let's get on to Ultra Moon now. There's a lot of cards to go through, but we have seen a few of these, so hopefully we'll be able to fly through these at a nice pace here. So yeah, there's some really interesting cards here. You can see the full art trainers down there as well, all the other trainer cards as well. So let's go through them. Here we go. So we have that Alolan Sandshrew, which we did see the artwork for last week. The free attack is Fury Swipes. Flip 3 coins. This attack does 10 damage times the number of heads. It's okay. That evolves to a Alolan Sandslash. No GX, unfortunately. I would still love to see one. The free attack is Spike Armor. 30 damage if this Pokemon is damaged by an attack during your opponent's next turn. Place 6 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. That's not bad. I mean, of course, it could knock it out, but it's still going to get that 6 damage counters going on it. 1 water and 2 colours for Icy Breath for 90 damage. That's not bad. That's not a bad card. We've got the Piplup there, which we have already seen. Another Piplup, which we have already seen. Then we've got Primplup right there. Very, very cool. 1 water for Bubble Beam, 20 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralysed. 1 water, 1 colours for Wave Splash, 40 damage. It's not bad. That does evolve into an Empoleon, which the artwork looks insane. And again, this is going to be another holo. 1 water, 1 colours for Total Command. 20 times damage. This attack does 20 damage times the number of Pokemon on each player's bench. That is pretty cool. It's on the bench, so there can only be 5 on each side, so it can do a grand total of 200 damage with just 2 energies. That is pretty cool. And a choice band 230, you're knocking out Gardevoir. That's pretty devastating. It doesn't say basic, it's just Pokemon. That's really good. 2 water, 1 colours for Whirlpool, 90 damage. Discard 1 energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. That's okay. I definitely think you'll be using Total Commando all the time. So we've got Weasel. Very, very cool. Last time we saw that was in Shining Legends. 1 water, 1 colours for Water Gun for 30 damage. Of course, that does evolve into that Floatzel. Very, very cool. Agility for 1 water, 30 damage. Flip a coin if heads prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to during your opponent's next turn. Yep, okay. 1 water, 1 colours for Aqua Blast, 80 damage. Discard 1 water energy from this Pokemon. That's not really good. And I would get it if it was maybe like 4 energies, but 2? Really? Snova, love that artwork. That looks so simplistic, but it works so well. We got 1 water, 1 colours for Ice Shard, 20 damage. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a fire Pokemon, this attack does 40 more damage. Okay. Not bad. We've got Abomasnow right there, which we have already seen. We have got Glaceon right there, which I cannot wait to see, and we've already had a look at. We've got Wash Rotom, which we have already seen. We've also got Frost Rotom right there, which we have already seen. The Manaphy right there, which I think we saw something different, but Manaphy I think has the same thing. Deep Sea Current, search your discard pile for 5 water energy, show them to your opponent, then shuffle them back into your deck. And then 1 water, Water Pulse, 60 damage, your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. I don't know. During a pre-release, that move's going to be pretty cool, but main play, I'm not too sure. Definitely not too sure there. We also have an Electabuzz. That looks absolutely amazing with that like white aura shining all around him. That's amazing. 1 lightning, 1 colours for Low Kick, 30 damage. 2 lightning, 1 colours for Thunder, 90 damage. This Pokemon takes 30 less. This Pokemon does 30 damage to itself. Speak English. That evolves into an Electivire, which looks amazing with that electricity coming down as he's punching the floor. Very, very cool. 1 lightning, 2 colours for Steel Short, 60 damage. If the defending Pokemon is a metal Pokemon, the defending Pokemon is now paralysed. 2 lightning, 2 colours for Volt Knuckle, 130 damage. Not bad. Not bad indeed. We've got the Shinx, which we have already seen. We've got another Shinx here, very simplistic artwork, but we've got Charge. Search your deck for 1 lightning energy and attach it to this Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. We've got the Luxio right there, which we have already seen, very nice artwork. Then we've got the Luxray right there, which we have already seen. Pachirisu, which we have already seen. Fan Rotom, I'm on about. This is actually normal Rotom, which we have already seen. We've got Drifloon right here, which is a knitted Drifloon. Very, very nice indeed. Simplistic artwork, but it works so well. I love that knitted one. Very cool. 1 Psychic for Creepy Wind. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. And then 1 colours for Hangdown, which is just 10 damage. That does evolve, however, into that Drifblim, which is right there, which we have already seen. Sorry, forgot to say that. Spiritomb, which we have already seen. We've got Skorupi. Very nice artwork there. Like this one a lot. Very happy little Scorpion right there. 1 Psychic Energy for Hone Claws, which is during your next turn. This Pokemon's Pierce attack does 90 damage. Hello, that's going to be awesome during pre-release. And then for 2 Psychic, we got Pierce, which was for 30 damage, but obviously if you've done the Hone Claws, it's going to do 90. That's pretty cool. We do also get a Drapion as well, which we have, yes, you guessed it, already seen. We've got Croagunk as well. Very, very cool. Interesting artwork there. Looks a bit derpy, but, you know, it'll work. 1 Psychic for Swagger. If it seriously is called that, that's going to be amazing. 10 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, discard 1 energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. We have a Toxicroak, which looks amazing with that sort of poison gas cloud going around it. Very, very cool. 1 Psychic for Poison Jab. 30 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. and then 2 colours for Settle. Score 50 damage if any of your fighting Pokemon were knocked out by damage from any attack during your opponent's last turn. This damage does 70 more. So put this with a fighting deck. It's okay. It does 120 if something's been knocked out last turn. That's okay. Not bad. We got Giratina Prism, which we have already seen. We've got Cresselia, which we have already seen is going to be a holo. I'm thinking this is going to be a pre-release promo. That's my guess. I'm going to say that's a pre-release promo. We've got the Lunala Prism, which we have already seen. We have got Dawnwing's Necrozma, which we have already seen. Craniados, I don't think we have seen this. We've seen the evolved form, but we haven't seen this one. This evolves from Mysterious Fossil. It's interesting how this wasn't part of the other set, because Mysterious Fossil I don't think is in this pack, but it could be. So it's got 1 fighting energy for Corkscrew Punch for 30 damage, and then 2 fighting for Headbutt, which is 50 damage. Not bad during a pre-release. That will then evolve into a Rampardos. Very nice artwork. It's going to be a holo. That's going to be very, very nice. And a very interesting card here. I'd like to try and get a deck made with this. I haven't done a fossil deck at all, and I think it would be very interesting indeed to try and get something to work with that. Especially with the thing. We have already seen that one as well. We've got a Riolu right there. Very simplistic artwork. Extremely simplistic. It's like a paint by numbers thing. We got a Colourless Detect. Flip a coin. If heads, prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. And then fighting for Jab, which is 10 damage. We've got Lucario there, which is going to be a holo, which we've already seen. Hippopotamus. Hippopotamus. I think that's how you say it. 1 fighting, 2 colours for Last Ditch. Tackle 50 plus damage if you have 3 or fewer cards left in your deck. This attack does 130 more damage? What? 3 or fewer cards left in your deck. What the heck is that card? That's like Last Ditch Attempt. That's why it's called Last... I get it now. That's good. What the heck? Hippopatatatatatat. Okay, yeah, because that's how you want to say it. Flippin' heck. Hippowdon. Very, very cool. Very nice indeed. 1 fighting, 2 colours for Sandtomb. 50 damage as defending Pokemon can't retreat during your opponent's next turn. 2 fighting, 2 colours for Sandstorm. Tackle 100 damage. This attack does 10 more damage for each energy in your active Pokemon's retreat cost. Say there's 4, it's going to do 140. That's okay. Persimmon, liking the look of this guy as well. I might have to maybe do like a Persimmon and the Carriados deck. I don't know. I think that might be a bit of fun. Might be a bit of fun. Whether it works or not is another thing, but it'll be a bit of fun definitely. We got Gible right here. Very nice artwork there. Very simplistic. Another paint by numbers right there. Ascension, search your deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon. Put it onto this Pokemon. This counts as evolving. Then shuffle your deck. So you're able to... Dairy? It's weakness to dairy. No. Okay, fair enough. It's a weakness to dairy. There is another Gible here, which is the ability of Hide in Rocks. If this Pokemon has any fighting energy attached to it, this Pokemon's retreat cost is 0. And then for 2 colours, you've got Gnaw for 20. You probably want to be playing the other Gible where it can evolve quickly, because the Gabite has Ascension as well, so it can evolve itself. So it's going to be very, very cool to get that Garchomp going very, very quickly. Slash for double colours as well for 40 damage. Garchomp then we have already seen. That's going to be a holo, and that's got Cynthia in the background. I like how a lot of these have got the trainers in the background. That's very, very nice. We've then got Palkia GX. We have already seen that one. Very, very cool. Eevee again is in this set, obviously because of Glaceon. We've got Bunny Airy, which we have already seen. Then obviously that evolves into a Lopunny. Very nice artwork there with all that cake having a party. That's very, very nice. Like that artwork a lot. Need for 1 colours, flip 2 coins. This attack does 40 damage for each heads. And then 2 colours for Happy Turns, 60 damage. You may shuffle this Pokemon and all cards attached to it into your deck. Okay. We then have another Shaman right there, which we have already seen. Young Goose right here. Very cool artwork there, jumping out that bush, scaring you. Scout, your opponent reveals their hand for just 1 colour, so that's pretty pathetic. 2 colours for takedown, 30 damage as a Pokemon does 10 damage to itself. That is terrible. Gumshoes right here. Like this artwork a lot. Got a bit of a train going on in the background, or at least train tracks. 2 colours, track down 20 plus damage. Your opponent reveals their hand. If there are any Pokemon there, this attack does 80 more damage. So it only has to have 1 Pokemon, and he's doing 80 more damage. That's not bad. That is very, very cool. Not bad indeed. Well, we also have a Dramper right here. A Holo Dramper, which has a funky artwork. It really, really does. 2 colours for Outrage, 20 plus damage. Attack does 20 damage, plus 10 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. That's alright. He's got 130 health, so if he gets 120, you're doing 140. That's pretty cool. Dragon Pulse there for 3 colours, which is 100 damage. Discard 2 cards from the top of your deck. It's okay. So I don't think I said about the Gumshoes. It's 3 colours for Knockover, which is 70 damage, but you've probably already seen that, so there we go. Another new item here, which is called Order Pad. I like how you can see all the other little bits there. Flip a coin if head, search your deck for an item card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, and shuffle your deck. It's okay. Crushing Hammer right there. Very nice. We do get a Mysterious Fossil in this set as well. Ultra Ball coming back as well, hopefully. Looker's Whistle, that will be there. A Rare Candy as well, that's going to help with maybe like a Garchomp or something. Rescue Stretcher as well, very, very cool. A Skateboard, which we have already seen. Then we've got Cynthia, which looks to be a Holo. A Holo Trainer. That's going to be pretty cool. It's definitely going to be very interesting to see if it is going to be a Holo Trainer. We've seen that one. Volkner as well, we've seen that. Looker, we've seen that. Sophocles comes back, very nice. We've got that Super Boost Energy Prism, which we have already seen. The Unit Energy, which we have already seen. And then the 3 Full Art Trainers right there. Very, very cool indeed. So, that's all the sets. That is literally, wow, that's taken a long time. But we've gone through everything now, so we know exactly all the cards. The only things we haven't seen are what the secret rares are and what the full arts are, which is exactly what we're going to go over to right now. Okay guys, so here we go. Here is what all of the different bits are for Ultra Sun. So, it looks very, very interesting indeed. Now, of course, this is reminding me already of Crimson Invasion. We're getting a lot of Holos, not many GXs, quite a few trainers, and a few secret rares. Now, there's no energies, because we've got all the energies. Now, the other thing to mention is Japan had another set before, which had a few full art Ultra Beasts, which we haven't already seen. Now, if you remember, we've had our Ultra Beast, what they call premium collections, and they had, I think it was 3 different Ultra Beasts. Now, I'm thinking, this is just me saying this, I think they are going to be found in this set as well. I think you're going to be able to find the full arts for the 3 different Ultra Beasts and also the Rainbow Rares. So that's going to bulk out your GXs quite nicely. Obviously, we're probably not going to get the normal cards in there. We might get a few extra cards as well. So, who knows? But we do get this awesome Leafeon card right there. Looks absolutely amazing as a full art. Fantastic. We got Dusk... is it Duskmane? Yeah, Duskmane Necrozma. Very, very nice. Looks very dark, very sinister. We've got Dialga right there. Love that artwork a lot with that yellowy background going on there. Gardena, which we have already seen. We get a Pokemon Fan Club card, which just looks absolutely insane. I really want this card so much. It looks amazing. Having a little Bonsley, the guy dresses a little... little kid dresses like a Pichu. The mother and father. That's amazing. Really, really cool. We've got Mars right there. Then, of course, we've got a Rainbow Res, which we've got Leafeon. We've got Duskmane Necrozma. And Dialga as well. Very, very cool. We do get a Ultra Rare of Peaking Red card. If I get this during the pre-release, I don't know how I'm going to react. It's going to be very, very interesting indeed. Oh, I do lie. Sorry, we do get some energies. Sorry. I do apologise. We do, though, get this awesome Lucky Charm. Is it called Lucky Charm or Lucky Clover? If we can get this, I'm going to be over the moon. I'm literally spazzing out. But it's so cool. So cool. It looks amazing. I like how that 4 clover is in the background as well. Very, very nice. This thing, I think a lot of people... I'm already going to call this. People are going to get this and it won't be me. It's 100% going to happen. I just know it. People are going to pull this card and they're going to be like, look what I got. Bang. This card looks insane. I love it. It looks amazing. Such a cool card. Wow. So they are the, at least for the Ultra Sun side, that is the secret rares and everything right there. Let's go over to the Ultra Moon now, which we've got 3 Glaceons right there. Lucky person getting 3 of them. But that looks really, really cool. Really nice indeed. We got Dusk Wings Necrozma. Very nice. And then we get a Palkia, which just looks insane. Very, very nice indeed. Liking that a lot. We get Cynthia, which we have already seen. We get Volkner and Luca, which we have already seen. We got Glaceon again. Very nice. Dusk Wings Necrozma. And Palkia as well. Very nice. We also do get a Crushing Hammer, which is going to be very cool. We had an Enhanced Hammer in Guardians Rising, I think. Now we can get Crushing Hammer. Now this came out in Sun and Moon. So it's very cool to see this coming back, which is very, very nice. We also get the skateboard. Is it called a skateboard? Might be. I forgot, I'm sorry. But we got the skateboard with rocket packs on the back. That looks amazing. If someone pulls that, whoo, that's going to be brilliant. And then this one as well, which we've got our unit energy here with the metal, psychic and lightning going on. That looks insane as well. Very, very nice indeed. But guys, we're not done for this news update. Yes, I'm spoiling you today. We're going to probably have almost like an hour episode right here. But it's got to be done. So if you give me 2 seconds, let's go over to the official packaging. Okay, so here we go. Look at this, guys. Look at all of this beautiful packaging right here. Oh! So, straight away, we are getting 2 Elite Trader boxes. Just like when Sun and Moon first came out, we get Lunardo and Solgaleo. Of course, it does have the Necrozma in it. They are going to be insane. That is going to be brilliant to open those. Fantastic stuff. We do get the mini portfolio, which does have the... I'm guessing on one side it's got Duskmane, and the other one it's got Dusk Wings Necrozma. The booster box, which looks insanely amazing. Oh my gosh, it looks amazing. Brilliant stuff. Oh, that's beautiful. And of course the pack arts right here, which we can see. I'll go through them one by one. So you've got Dusk Wings Necrozma on the very left. Duskmane Necrozma. We've got a Leafeon as well, which is just absolutely amazing. And then we've got the Giratina as well. That is awesome stuff. Then we've also got both of the 2 theme decks. One being Garchomp, one being Empoleon. 2 very playable cards there. Very, very playable cards. So there's really good choices. We're going to get an Empoleon coin. We're going to get a Garchomp coin. That's going to be brilliant. It seriously is going to be amazing. Now, as well as that, we do obviously get our pre-releases. No, not pre-releases just yet. We do get our artworks for the 2 triple blister packs. We've got the Alolan Vulpix with Beacon, and we've got the Porygon Z from Burning Shadows with the ability of Initialize. Very nice artwork as well. And apparently that was a promo during one of the Japan sets, so that's pretty cool. We also do get 2 other promos here with a Alolan Sandshrew. Love that artwork. And there's actually an Alolan Sandshrew coming out of the water there, which is very, very cool. With Defense Curl as well. And there is also Curlier as well. Amazing. Especially for Gardevoir players. They're going to definitely want to try and get that one. Very, very cool indeed. So yes, there is the packaging right there for the full set. So, I mean, to be honest, there's not really that much more news to bring you. That is it. We've got the full set. We've got all the packagings. If there is any more news for any extra sets that will be coming out or anything additional, like maybe, for example, the English one adds on some more cards, then I will definitely be showing them off in a future news update. Oh, of course, the pre-release promos. Once they come out, there will be another one. And that should hopefully be out either by the end of the year or just the beginning, because they're normally out about 3 weeks before the pre-release. So yeah, probably January. But this is insane. I just can't get over how we've got all this information now. We know what's coming out in the set, we know what to expect, and now people can actually have a little look and think about what they might want to be getting during the pre-release, or at least hoping and praying for. If it's me, I'm going to be looking for that Eevee to get either the Leafeon or Glaceon straight away, because, ho-ho, not messing around here. If I can pull maybe a Rainbow Rare, a Secret Rare, that's going to be very, very cool. I don't care which one, it'd just be awesome to get one. But there we go. I will leave it here for this. But before we go, actually, because I've completely forgotten, I'm an absolute moose. We've got to go over to the answers, haven't we? We've got to answer the question of, what was that GX? What was that GX? So, I'll see you over there to finish off the video. Okay, guys, so to finish off, we are going to play Guess the GX, and this is going to be just the answer. We're not going to show off the GX for next time, because we don't actually know when the next time will be, until the pre-release promo at least. Yeah, here we go. So, guys, I gave you this little hint right here last time. Now, what is that going to be? Well, do you want the answer? The answer was Pheromosa GX. Can you see it? Can you see it? Yes, you can now. It's the cape. It's the electrical cape. I thought it almost looked like a bit of a wormhole. That's pretty difficult. I think that was a pretty difficult one. But very, very cool indeed. If you guys got that, massive well done. But yeah, there we go. That wraps up a massive video. Seriously huge. Jam-packed news update, full of news. I just can't wait now to see what the pre-release promos are. We've taken a guess as to what some of them might be, but we're just gonna have to wait and see what we see. But yeah, there we go. As soon as I see any more news at all, I will bring it out and we will check it out and talk it over. But apart from that, I will leave it here, and I will see you guys in the next video.